Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Azerbaijan, Elvin Aghayev.
Elvin Aghayev is 26 years old. This heavyweight is from Azerbaijan, not to be confused with Rafael Aghayev. They are not a relation, but they do train in the same area. Had a great training camp coming to this one and really eager for action after those visa issues last month.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner and representing República Dominicana, Oscar Sosa.
Oscar Sosa with unwavering support from the crowd here. A lot of experience in a lot of combat sports for this 40-year-old veteran. You can see the token holder odds are not in his favor, but there could be some underestimation going on there, it has to be said. He's one of the top pound-for-pound ranked fighters in the Caribbean. Has had a lot of kickboxing and mixed martial arts experience. Used to fight at a much lower weight, but has settled pretty heavily in this division now. And there is Elvin Aghayev, ready for this one at 191.5 pounds. They felt that the opponent, Sosa, was much, much faster at the beginning of his career, and the age has maybe wilted him a little bit as he steps into the pit tonight.
You know what Tony Montana would say? Sosa's not gonna last, okay?
Well, let's see. Oscar Sosa, 40 years old, debutant here tonight. You can see a very different build to Aghayev, considerably shorter at 5'9". That's a 4-inch height difference.
Great reach, and you know when you look at him, he's got power.
Fighters into the pit.
Karate Combat 42 is powered by Hedera. The referee Sam Hamidi to try and control these two sizable fighters in the pit. Touch of gloves, white pants for Aghayev, black pants for Sosa. That height difference immediately apparent here as Aghayev takes the center of the pit. Guys, how much does it change your calculation early on when you know your opponent has that kind of knockout power loaded up?
It's really feeling out, you know, see what he does, but the reach, it's all about the reach, staying outside. And once you master the reach, that's the moment you want to start fighting.
So a reminder, under Karate Combat rules, you can't kick between the knee and the hip. You've either got to be down at the calf or up on the body and the head. So an early warning there from our referee for Elvin Aghayev. Just a misstep, he acknowledged it. Sosa looking that lead left hook. He throws a low kick now, and it's a quick flurry on the inside. Big power attempt in the lift from Sosa. Pummels for double unders, but they're going to stall out here in the clinch.
Yeah, there's a lot of respect. They know they can knock each other out. There's already a big red welt on the back there of Aghayev. I don't know what that was.
So we're actually already past the halfway point in this round. Not really a lot to pick them apart at this point. And these rounds get testy when you get towards the last few seconds, and it can be stolen with just the slightest bit of forward meaningful aggression. Stakes just get a little bit higher.
And usually sometimes you can use the first minutes to break the ice, you know, like to read the opponent.
Yep.
But it's time to
start,
to make it happen.
Yep. I'm with you. 50 seconds, come on guys.
Well, there our karate token cam giving you a pit side look from some of the spectator standpoint here, packed on the scaffold around this pit.
Okay, this isn't walking around each other. You need to be engaging both of you. We're clear?
Well, the referee giving them a warning there.
Let's go.
think rightfully so, Bas.
He does. Sam is 100% right. Nice cross there by Aghayev.
Aghayev came blitzing forward with those short, straight punches. Sosa chooses to clinch.
That was smart because he got hit on the outside, so he closed the distance.
Aghayev is fast, right?
Yes. Well, he trains with Rafael Aghayev, who's the GOAT in karate.
Oh, he trained with Aghayev?
Yeah. So that's where he got his piece from, I'm telling you. Come on, guys.
Closing seconds here, and I think that flurry is probably enough to give that round to Aghayev, especially with that counter right over the top.
The single kicks every time you know you can counter them. Aghayev is too fast with the counter, like you said, Leota.
Yeah.
You know, so you need to set up your kicks with hand strikes. Otherwise, you're going to get countered.
For sure.
Tentative first round in the books there as we take a look in the corners of these two heavyweights. And some replays coming this way. Talk us through it, Bas.
That was nice, you know, he just slipped the punch there, boom, immediately came over the top with that cross. That was smart here from Sosa to close the distance right away because, you know, yeah, I'm not going to stay on the outside here.
Yeah, and he's not allowed to throw those shots whilst he's holding clinched. They've got to be separated with a clean break.
If you don't set up the kick with the punch, it's gonna be hard for you.
That's what I'm saying.
Either do that, or either you make the guy walk a little bit, then make him out of his space.
Yes.
The moment you can kick too, right?
And then if you do a single kick, I always say throw with a lot of power and throw it to the head.
Yeah.
Because they need to blunt that. They cannot take the kick and come forward. And that will give you a little bit of time to get the hell out of there.
So back into the pit they come for the second round here.
Round two, you ready,
And I think the referee is going to be giving them short, sharp warnings if there's any inactivity.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious to know if Sosa's corner told him that he's perhaps down on the scorecards so far.
That's almost a little low there. That back kick to the body, you shirogiri. You shouldn't giri.
Shirogiri, yeah.
Oh, again, single kick.
Yep.
And he counters before the kick actually lands.
Yeah.
So that's how fast he is.
That's what we call DI. It's like you anticipate the movement.
Yeah, 100%.
Aghayev did openly say he likes to utilize his speed and agility to his advantage.
Sosa is too strong, so he wanna clinch more maybe, you know, because Aghayev is so fast.
Yeah, and Sosa also knows he cannot stay on the outside because Aghayev is too good for it. He needs to come forward, close that distance, take the reach away.
So the problem is sometimes they don't know how to approach the distance.
Yeah. Again, left kick, he counters it with a cross.
A good sequence from Aghayev moving forward again, but guarded by Sosa.
I think Aghayev is really a counter fighter. He's waiting for his opponent, so that means if his opponent doesn't throw anything, there's a stalemate here.
Yeah,
he needs to be offensive a little.
He and his camp did also say that they were anticipating really just single shots from Sosa. That appeared to be his MO from the footage they'd seen.
But you know, with the karate combat rules, it's better to attack as well. You know, especially with the aggression rule there is.
If you want the takedown, work for it. Let's go.
Because I wonder how they're going to score this right now, right?
Yeah, and the power that Sosa has in the clinch has not really paid dividends for him. He hasn't been able to put Aghayev down as of yet. He's getting the body lock and not doing anything with it.
It was really nice the way he moved back and then he used the wall to come forward with that cross. That was really nice for a moment. Aghayev.
You know what I miss? I miss body punches, you know?
Yeah, a lot of people don't. And that's why I was so happy with the very first fight we had with Sean, you know, the cross to the body, hook to the head.
Yep.
Simple, works all the time.
Works all the time.
Final 20 seconds here in round number 2.
Yeah, I think Aghayev really is a counter fighter. And he needs to be a little bit more like that. Get offensive. In there. There we go, see? Single kick, cross counter. He's just waiting. What you said, Josh. Waiting for the single attacks. Nice
that
blitz.
was a good blitz at the end, and another good round probably for Aghayev. They're not winning by huge margins, but they're winning nonetheless.
He does, but what the rules that we're saying, every time Sosa's coming forward, so yes, in our book he's going to win, but they say always the person who brings the fight and comes forward, they're going to give points to him. So listen, I want Aghayev, he's ahead in my book, but with those crazy rules, you know?
Yeah.
So there was, wow, look at that searching long uppercut. But the right cross countering that low kick of Sousa. And I really think Sousa needs to put his foot on the gas here.
Yep. Just start throwing punches, wrap it up with a kick.
Sousa is struggling in approach the distance. He doesn't know how to approach the distance, especially against Aghayev, because he wants to anticipate and he throw more than one punch, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, the last blitz that he threw out, that was nice. Straight, pop, 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 like Vito Belfort versus Vanderlei.
Let's go, come in.
I was there, man, that was crazy.
was in Brazil, right?
Was in Brazil, yeah.
On the face like that.
So Sosa gets towed down. And we're going to get our final 3 minutes
let's go.
underway here. KC 43 is locked in. Las Vegas, December 15th. Pettis versus Henderson 3. Get your tickets now for one of the biggest fights in karate combat history.
Well, if you play the game like Aghayev is playing, what you would do is like leave on purpose your head open or leave on purpose your body open so he attacks and then you can counter. That's what you should do as a counter fighter, because otherwise it's a stalemate like we see right now. Give him something. So he takes the bait and then
bait, right? Bait.
That's
the
it.
bait.
Yeah.
Sosa trying to get himself
You have to
pumped
give
up,
something.
but
You have to give something in order to go.
If I have my hands really high up, that means please kick my body.
and again Sosa trying to look for the clinch.
Nice.
Finally scores a takedown, but it was without much resistance from Aghayev,
clean.
who's questioning the legality.
Listen, it's clean. Carry on.
What a
Carry on.
gallantry. Did you see? He pulled him up. That was nice. Pulled his opponent up.
So Aghayev staying on the outside here, looking to work that counter fighting.
You see, I got this crazy thing in my head, right? So imagine if you train to counter the big strikes for your opponent, does that automatically make you think that he's doing the same? And that's why he's not throwing punches, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not attacking, he's countering really well, but I want it to be more offensive.
Switch of stance from Sosa, but yeah, just generally, you need to see more offense. Moving into this one, we've got about 1:20 left.
And then, you know, on top, we already saw many knockouts. We're spoiled right now, right? So we want to see more action. Yes, there we go.
And that's good work from Aghayev again. Going to be grounded here, though.
Stop. Here go. Turn. Come on, turn.
Well, Sosa, a little bit of cheeky time to recover there.
45 seconds.
Leaning left hook again. It swings a bit more. That's better from Sosa.
Right.
But he reacts to tying up in the clinch every time.
Turn around, turn.
The crowd willing the Dominican fighter on here. It could be do or die time for him based on the previous 2 rounds. Oh, but that one lands.
Yeah. But you see, do that and then add a kick. Oh, the closer this is, okay, at least he's got that, but
Let go.
That's great striking.
Release, go, up.
Taking a lot of time to reset the position. One more punch, perhaps. Oh, we're not going to see it. That is the end of this one.
There could be a fourth round. Go up. There could be a fourth.
A little bit frustrating, perhaps, for both guys there. I mean, I guess there's a chance we could get a sudden death round.
Okay.
that would be something.
Let's take a look at some of the replays. Bas, give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I think Sosa did now better because he started coming forward but using hand strikes, you know. But and like I said, when they said that it was maybe going to go to the 4th round, that's for the rules that we have. The aggressor gets a lot of points, and that was Sosa. He's moving forward though. He's the guy who's offensive. Oh, that was a big right.
Really nice,
there.
clean shot at the end. I just wish we'd seen more of that throughout the bout, but could be in for a surprise for the judges here.
I think Aghayev did better, no? What do you think?
He did, but I'm just talking about the rule sets. Every time we have to tell the people, the person who attacks the whole time. Now, if you daze your opponent one time while you're backing up, you're doing damage. And yes, he was countering, but he never really dazed him. So how are the judges going to look at that? If the rule is that the aggressor, the one who's coming forward, is going to win the fight. I believe the La Hoya versus Trinidad was, I believe, that fight. I think the La Hoya won that, but he won that fighting backwards.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have an official decision for you here. Aghayev and Sosa head down pit side. Let's see if we can get a result for you.
Yep, Aghayev was the more cleaner, better counters.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm just wondering.
Your winner by unanimous decision.
Gotta be him.
Out of the blue corner.
Yep.
Elvin
Good.
Like we said.
Yeah, no, I'm happy about that because, you know, that's what we're both thinking.
Yeah, I think we were all in the same camp. Fair decision. Definitely the first 2 rounds to Aghayev. Possibly the third as well, but a good win for the Azerbaijani.
Thanks for watching. I'm Layla, and if you liked what you just saw, make sure you subscribe.